are Geekcentric, and you can be too. Love ya. Get home safe, guys. Peace.
Welcome to the Geekcentric podcast, and welcome to our special Behind the Geeks episode for Mythic Quest Season 4. My name is Nate, and if you're joining us for the first time, we are Geekcentric, a podcast focusing on the world of movies, TV shows, games, and all things Geekcentric. Today, I'm happy to tell you that we've got some incredibly mythic folks joining us on the Geekcentric podcast today. We were so lucky to chat with the creator and cast of Mythic Quest, which has its 4th season streaming right now on Apple TV+. Huge thanks, as always, to our friends at Apple for giving us the opportunity to chat with these folks. Darcy and I had such a fun time just talking to them about the evolution of their characters, the themes for Season 4, and we get into a bit of creative sort of video game brainstorming as well, and all their answers are pretty fantastic. If there's any game developers, any indie game developers out there listening to this, you might want to get in touch with this cast to expand on some of the concepts that they suggested. Season 4 of Mythic Quest brings stars Rob McElhenney, Charlotte McDowell, David Hornsby, Danny Pudi, Ashly Burch, Imani Hakim, Jessie Ennis, and Naomi Ekperigin back together under the same fluorescent office lights. The reunited team at Mythic Quest confronts new challenges amongst a changing video game landscape as stars rise, egos clash, relationships bloom, and everyone tries to have a little more work-life balance. The show is written by creator Megan Ganz, who is one of the incredibly talented people we got to chat with, alongside Ashly Burch, which I was freaking out about, the voice of Aloy from the Horizon games and so many other wonderful video games. Of course, we also got to speak with Jessie Ennis, Naomi Ekperigin, Imani Hakim, and Danny Pudi. Again, as huge community fans, this was absolutely incredible. And as huge fans of this show, we were supposed to chat with this cast back in 2022, but there were some scheduling conflicts, so we weren't able to, but I'm so happy and so grateful that we got the chance to talk to them for Season 4. Our full spoiler-free thoughts on the first 9 out of 10 episodes of Season 4 is available to listen to right now. As Megan mentions in this interview, the season covers the theme of boundaries and how those professional and personal boundaries sort of interplay with the motivations and emotions for these characters. And these characters are all so well developed at this point. I'm not going to spoil the spoiler-free review, but let's just say this show keeps getting better and better. So I'm gonna introduce our guests really quickly, but I just want to say thank you so much for checking out the Geekcentric podcast. If it's your first time, and even if it isn't, thank you so much. We've got a ton of really cool stuff on the way, and we're just getting started here in 2025. You can look forward to our thoughts on Invincible Season 3 coming up, as well as our thoughts on Captain America: Brave New World. We've got some really awesome interviews coming up for that film as well. Plus, we've got some great interviews out right now with the showrunner and executive producer and the star of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. We spoke with Jeff Trammell, Mel Zwire, and Hudson Thames. You can check those out either here on your podcast service of choice, or all of our interviews, all of our Behind the Geeks episodes are available as well on YouTube at youtube.com/geekcentric. Okay, that's enough of that. I got to get back to work on this new expansion. Justin's got me working on this DLC all through the night. So without further ado, please enjoy these interviews. First up, our interview with Mythic Quest creator Megan Ganz and Ashly Burch. Hey, Ashly and Megan, my name's Nate.
And I'm Darcy.
Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us on the Geekcentric podcast. How are you both doing today?
Hi, guys.
Doing well.
Yeah, doing really good.
How are you?
We're doing great. We're excited to get the chance to talk with you guys today. So let's just kick that right off. Megan, we're now in the 4th season of Mythic Quest. In the past 3 seasons, we explored themes like creativity versus commerce or reinvention. What would you say is the core theme for Season 4?
I think Season 4 is all about boundaries. That's what we call the first episode, and it's kind of a theme that runs throughout. boundaries between your work life and your personal life, boundaries between you and your creative partner. Do those exist? Can we even have them? Are they just things like lies we tell ourselves so we can go to sleep at night? And so we really delved into this year looking at that and saying, like, Poppy and Ian, you know, they have a kind of a toxic relationship in a lot of ways. Are boundaries going to help that? Or are they just going to make it worse? And then we also use the same thing with Rachel and Dana, who are navigating a romantic relationship while working together, except they're not really working together anymore. They're actually on opposite sides of the table. So they're navigating that boundary now, the line that exists in their relationship. So yes, that's the one.
I love that. And I think that's the best part about this show is just showing the messy part of being human in like a corporate structure. Ashly, you are maybe too talented. I'm so sorry to tell you.
Definitely too talented.
Your name is coming up so many times in the credits for some of these episodes. I mean, you're writing, you're directing, you're playing Rachel, sometimes all at the same time. I was curious to know, do some of those roles ever affect the other? Like when you're writing for a character that you're also playing, does that impact that process in any way?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think that these different jobs all sort of feed into each other. Like, I really feel like directing helps you to be a better writer and a better actor. Acting helps you to be a better director and a better writer. They all feed into each other because they're all, you know, part of the same organism. So inevitably they do impact each other, but I think in a good way, where especially like directing now a few times for Mythic Quest, getting to see myself on screen in the edit bay, it also just makes it less like personal and less precious. Like you just become a bit more like, does this work or not, versus like, oh, it's my face, did I do a good job? Like you can be, they hate me. You're more like, it doesn't work, it out, you know, like, so yeah, I think it just helps inform all of your different processes, and then it helps me feel more like a part of the team and invested in the show, because I'm contributing to all these different parts of it. So
awesome.
So I guess we're going to ask one to both of you guys now. We see Playpen thriving maybe even more than Mythic Quest this season. And I'm wondering if you guys could make a game in Playpen, what type of game would you make?
See, I immediately went to rug cleaning videos like on Instagram. Like if I could have a game where it would be like, look at this dirty rug, you got to clean it. It would be, I don't know what style of game what would you call that?
I would call it maybe like a cozy game.
A cozy game, yeah.
That is a perfect idea.
Yeah.
I would play the shit out of that. That would be so satisfying.
Oh, so
like you need
good.
the different solvents.
Yeah.
And like different tools.
Or have you ever seen those videos where it's like a piece of latex or something and it's going through these like machines that squash it and they add color to it and it just like slowly comes out.
That's nice.
And you like, it's those sorts of satisfying things is what, there can't be anybody shooting at me. There's no time limit. Like I don't want any more stress coming from my game. No. It needs to be very zen. Like you could play this forever or not. We're totally cool with it.
I would want to make, I guess this might even exist in Cozy Galaxy, but I think it'd be fun to have like a restaurant game, but like a sci-fi restaurant. So you're making like, yeah, like weird alien food, you know, like weird burgers for aliens and stuff like that. I'd like that.
A lot of different colored noodles, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Eyeballs and pasta and stuff like that. Yeah.
I love it. I love that you both went with cozy games because I think this season so much just really emphasizes the emphasis on work-life balance. And so, yeah, I think we both would play the shit out of those.
Very much. Cozy, satisfying games sound great to me right now. So.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, Megan, Ashly, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us. We absolutely adore this show. Thank you so much for the show. And we can't wait to see how this season wraps up. And Ashly, we're both huge Horizon fans. So before we go, we just have to say we cannot wait for Aloy's next adventure, whenever that may be.
Thank you. That's so nice.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
See ya.
Thank you so much. And now our interview with Naomi Ekperigin and Jessie Ennis. Hey, Naomi and Jessie, my name's Nate.
And I'm Darcy.
Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us on the Geekcentric podcast. How are you both doing today?
We're doing well. Thanks for having us.
Well, we're loving this show and we're stoked to talk with you today. Naomi, we're so happy to get more Carol this season, just like last season. And this time around, we get to see a different side of Carol where she let's just say she's getting what she wants. What's it been like exploring this new side of Carol?
Is Carol getting what she wants, or is she a messy bitch who lives for drama? Okay, because Carol is making mistakes in season 4. She is, up until now we've seen her supposedly be the adult in the room, right? Who's supposed to just deal with everyone else's stuff. And this season, she might be the problem.
But it's so entertaining nonetheless. Jessie, we've seen Jo evolve from someone who I would say in earlier seasons might come off a bit abrasive, if you will.
How kind. That is a very kind way of putting it.
Thank you. And I think we love the chaos that she brings to MQ. But at the same time, I think she's really grown and become lovable for that same chaos. For yourself, what's it been like to watch her grow into such a lovable force to be reckoned with?
Surprising. I love like how she has friends in the office and people kind of know how to use Jo for what she's best at. And I just love how the writers have really written to my strengths as an actor and have fleshed Jo out to be this like really understandable character. At first I remember thinking like I had to invent a backstory to kind of give reason to why she is the way that she is. And as the seasons have progressed, we've seen her like make friends with people and how weird she is when it comes to making friends and how she behaves in regards to family members and things like that, like talking about family, how she seems like maybe she never had a family or whatever it is. So I think we found like a lot of heart with Jo, and so it just sort of explains why she's so kooky.
Jo was abandoned in a fire station. I'm convinced that she was at the fire station. Someone took her in, okay? And then she just had to figure out how to be a human.
I love it. I love it. There's a character that, without spoiling anything, makes a slight at Poppy, and Jo's response is maybe my favorite moment this season. So it's so good.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Talking about this season, we actually see Playpen thriving a lot more than Mythic Quest. For both of you, what type of game would you make in Playpen if you had the chance to make a game?
Well, I love a color sorting game, a pretty simple, straightforward mobile game that I can do while I'm on the phone. Like, I seem it's something that can preoccupy my hands while I'm talking. So I can imagine doing something like that on Playpen.
I love it.
I just want to create the world I want to see, okay? So I know in a game, it's, I'm going to call it like social safety net, okay? And in the game, like you have a character and then your character is sick and then you get to go to the hospital and then you don't have a bill. And that's just something, Americans could play for fun, to get away from it all, to feel like maybe there's hope. And that would be what I would bring to the table.
A fun escape from our reality.
An escape from reality, exactly.
I love that that's where you took it. I would play the crap out of those games, I think, for sure. Up to this point we're so happy that we get to talk to both of you together, but I will say, I don't think we've gotten as much Carol and Jo together in the show as I think a lot of people would love. For both of you, if let's play hypotheticals here, where maybe we're going to write the show. If Jo had to become an assistant for Carol, how do you think that would go?
I think that would be dangerous, frankly. I don't think Jo should be anywhere near HR. Imagine if she understood, if she could read those files and know about all the interdisciplinary issues going on.
Yeah.
But Carol would love it.
I would love every second of it. I would be like, okay, blonde girl, go in there and say what I said. And let's see if you get away with it. Oh yeah, you would be using Jo to do all the dirty.
I love it. I would love it. If anyone does any writing on this show is listening, make it happen. Make it happen.
Fun to see that.
Absolutely. Both of you are so excellent in this show, and again, we've just loved seeing the progression of your characters, and I can't wait to see what's next for them, and hopefully get to see them working closer together in the future. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Cheers. And finally, our interview with Imani Hakim and Danny Pudi. Enjoy. Hey, Imani and Danny. My name's Nate.
And I'm Darcy.
Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us. How are you both doing today?
Pretty great. How you guys doing?
Doing fantastic. Anytime we get to chat with the cast of Mythic Quest is always wonderful.
Yeah.
Imani, we've loved seeing Dana step out on her own to forge her own path away from Mythic Quest. And this season, we really do get to see her kicking some major ass. For yourself this season, was there a moment during production where you kind of felt like Dana, where you were like, oh, I'm kicking major ass right now?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. I think it was, getting the opportunity to direct for the first time. I had a moment, like a pinch me moment, just in my dressing room. and I had to like say to young Imani, like this is a moment that I've been like dreaming of for so long, and here I am. I'm on this show that I love, that I get to act in, and I also get to now direct. It was just kind of unbelievable, to say the least. But so yeah, I'm super grateful that I got to blend those two worlds together, and I'm like, yeah, that's right, I'm doing it. Yeah. I'm kicking ass.
Yeah, you should be feeling yourself for sure. Yeah, feeling proud of that for sure. Yeah.
So Danny, Brad, just like one of our other favorite characters of yours, Abed, is so calculated, and in Brad's case, almost villainous, especially this season. You bring such a lovable nature to the guy. How do you balance playing someone so ruthless while still making him so fun to watch?
Thank you. It's a great question. I think I'm always looking for the human reason for why someone is the way they are, And I think for me, I've always been interested in Brad and the reasons why he acts the way he does. Why is he so able to just say whatever he wants and just walk away without worrying at all how those words land on that person? Because Danny is very affected by that. I can't just, I wouldn't be able to treat David the way that Brad treats David,
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
So I think I always have questions about like, well, what is the reason for that? How has he been hurt? And I'm always thinking about like, what are the relationships he had as a child, or who led to? And I think I'm constantly in conversation with the writers and with Megan about that, about Brad's backstory, and I think that led to sort of a natural evolution where we're able to explore a little bit more of Brad's relationship, and this year, one of his ex-relationships, and I think that helps. The more we can kind of like show other sides of a character now. I think it allows us to go even further with Brad as a villain, because it's showing like, well, he hasn't been really he's been hurt. He's been wounded too, so he's just trying to protect himself, and he's just trying to help Dana bring out a little bit of her inner villain before she gets hurt potentially. But, so I think I'm trying to rationalize it, and I'm Team Brad.
I love it. We love seeing Brad thriving for sure. And the storyline, the side storyline that we're getting is very, very intriguing. We're really looking forward to seeing where that goes. I think, because we're talking to the creator of Playpen, Playpen thrives. It's thriving even more than Mythic Quest this season. And so kind of a fun video game related question. If both of you had the opportunity to create a game in Playpen, what kind of game are you making?
Ooh. Oh my goodness. That's a great question. I feel maybe I think maybe something cozy.
Yeah.
Not Cozy Galaxy, but something in that world of coziness, because I feel like with where we are in the world, we just need some sort of like escapism with low pressure.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think I'm walking my dog. I really find comfort in just walking my dog in the morning and like maybe running into a neighbor and talking about, did they see a coyote today? Or how's the weather? Are you going to is it a sweater day or not? And then just walking your dog and seeing like, oh, okay, my dog ate a bunch of nerd clusters yesterday. I hope everything's okay.
So good, but not for your dog.
Not for my dog, but but nerd clusters are.
They're fire.
I get it, Willow. I think I'm dog walking.
I love it. It's funny. Out of all the answers we got, I'm pretty sure all of them today were cozy games.
Cozy game.
Yeah.
This cozy
it's
season.
on theme right now.
Yeah. I love it. We love to get cozy. Listen, both of you are so excellent in this show. Thank you so much for just consistently bringing these characters to life in such beautiful ways, and we really can't wait to see what's next. And Danny, we'd be remiss if we didn't just quickly shout out that we cannot wait to see what you're all cooking up with that Community movie. Like,
Cannot wait.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
folks.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.